This is Hollywood, the world of opposites. And what you see right here, again, this whole entire concept of this man supposedly being abducted by aliens, and you see the flat earth model on the back of the DVD case. Complete mockery once again. Little Easter eggs. Just like going back in time, the whole entire concept of Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Why does thunder echo? Because there's a dome above us. That's simple. Okay. You see here also little Easter eggs with the man inside the Thunderdome with Mad Max, Mel Gibson. You obviously see the Masonic square and compass. Again, Easter eggs and Mel Gibson being 33 in numerology. Again, I talked about the whole entire concept of the world of opposites, telling us the truth in movies, music, comedy, and lying to us in the news and the school textbooks. Take a listen to what Mel Gibson says here during this 1997 movie called Conspiracy Theory, telling you the absolute truth and no one's going to get it. Take a listen.
I mean, George Bush knew what he was saying when he said New World Order. Remember those three little words, New World Order? Well, he was a 33rd degree Mason, and as ex-director of the CIA.
And the ex-director of the CIA and a 33-degree Mason. Once again, the whole entire concept, like I pointed out before, the highest degree in the Scottish Rite of Freemasonry. Now, just showed this clip here from this one movie. Made a video about this in the past as well called Small Soldiers. While this child is looking at the monitor, he's on the phone, and you see here, you see the so-called globe, the ball Earth, and it says underneath, question reality. People are not going to get it. These Easter eggs are always in plain sight. That's getting back, way back to the very beginning of this whole entire concept, getting back to Daniel Tosh. So you understand why I'm going on and on about this, connecting all these pieces together. This is nothing new what he's doing. Going back in time, how they love to mock with the truth in plain sight. And the masses don't get it. They're deceived and, unfortunately, basically dumbed down, and they have no understanding of this world that we live in. Unfortunately, this world is not so simple. It's a little bit more complex than we want it to be, but the way it is. Unfortunately, we can have the world the way we want it. Simple, and there's no deception. Everything is as it seems. That is a fairy tale land you want to live in. It's not reality. Getting back to the whole entire concept of question reality and how they love to mock in plain sight. Here is the dome from The Simpsons and Under the Dome from Stephen King's, of course, Under the Dome TV series. Now, interesting enough here with Under the Dome, and you have Chester's Mill. Why do they call it Chester's Mill? Because Chester just so happens to be 33. Little coded Easter eggs, as always, in plain sight. And here as well, again with The Simpsons, and the whole entire concept of the flat earth with the firmament. Take a listen to what is said here during this one episode. Again, a little Easter egg when it comes to Freemasonry. Take a listen.
They're all covered with filthy germs, aren't they, Smithers?
Why, what do you mean, sir?
Freemasons run the country!
Telling you right in plain sight. Millions upon millions of people will hear this and have no understanding. They'll just let it go basically right over their heads and continue watching this because they have no understanding of Freemasonry, because it was never taught again in the public school system. And just more Easter eggs, as I shown before with Back to the Future. The big opening scene with all these clocks on the wall. Take a look. Many are focusing on the dog food can with this robotic arm. People don't see what's right in front of them. And it's right there. This is the model of the flat earth, again in plain sight. These sneaky Masons in Hollywood, again, mocking the millions upon millions of the masses that have no understanding, no concept. And there it is. Okay, there you go. 100% same exact concept of the flat earth. This is how they love to mock you while they take your money. And their concept of the flat earth is the old Toronto Sky Dome. Where you see the sun within the D of the dome. Where this is literal. Like I showed earlier with the whole entire concept from V the series, where you see the sun within the dome. Okay, so they love to, put their concepts hidden in plain sight for, millions upon millions of people have been inside the Sky Dome. Now it's called the Rogers Center. But I find it interesting as well. You see the flat horizon in the background as well. Now let's move on here when it comes to more mockery with this 1995 Illuminati card game. Again, who's going to believe a ridiculous card? But this is where they put the truth in what seemingly is ridiculous. And the whole entire concept, they make it look ridiculous. No one's going to believe it. But this is the truth where it states, people will laugh. People laugh, but the flat earthers know something. I'm telling you right here in this one Illuminati card game. Many predictions have been made and have come true, such as the Boston bombing. I made many videos about that. You can check my channel for that as well. Now let's take a look here at visual evidence when it comes to the flat earth. Many people have looked at the sun during the day, say at noon, 1, 2 o'clock during the day. If you try looking at the sun, basically your eyes will be, you'll be in a lot of pain. It's not going to be very pleasant. But during sunset, you can look directly with your eyes at the sun. If the sun was 93 million miles away, this would not happen. It should keep its brightness. It does not happen. It's not below the so-called horizon or below the ball. It's still here for all to see, and you can look right at it. Okay, let's take a look here where people believe we live on a ball earth because a ship goes over the side of the so-called ball. Let's take a look at this footage, as I've shown before as well. With the naked eye, you can't see anything. Now let's take a look here at this P900 Nikon digital camera as you zoom in. All of a sudden, you see the boat come into play. Because the human eye can only see so far. Of course, also the P900 digital camera can only see so far as well. We'll always ask, why can't we see, for example, Europe from the United States? It's perspective. The human eye, and even a telescope, can only see so far. Again, take a look as the camera zooms back out. Again, the boat is not going around the so-called ball earth. It's all due to perspective. It's called sea level for a reason. Okay? Flat as a pancake. Now, I showed this video footage before. It's very important to understand the whole entire concept of perspective. Or someone will see this and say, oh yeah, we live on a ball earth because I can see the sun around the so-called curvature of the horizon of the so-called ball earth. Now, let's play this footage as a Nikon, again, P900 digital camera zooms in. Take a look. What do you see take place? All of a sudden, as you zoom in, that sun is above the horizon. Okay? Not around the so-called curvature that we've never seen from sea. And again, the flat horizon. Okay? Should not only curve this way, it should curve lengthwise as well on the horizon itself, and it doesn't. You don't see any curvature because curvature doesn't exist. And also, like I showed as well here, the whole concept of perspective, the telephone poles are the same height, but again, due to perspective, the one furthest away, it looks like it's losing its legs. The legs just disappear. It's not. It's all perspective, just like you see with these actual telephone poles.